Hello, Duderinos. Welcome back to Duty's Daggers. We have an unboxing today, but first, before we get into it, if you haven't subscribed, consider doing that. Heavily consider it. Follow me on Instagram at duties_daggers. Cool. We got an unboxing. Should we use the new Cinder that I got the other day with my, came with an order that I made for some reason. They just decided to throw this little guy in there. Probably a good package opener. There we go. So this knife in the box here is a very popular knife right now. It came out a few months ago and kind of took the community by storm, if you will. Everyone seems to love it. I haven't really heard anyone say a negative thing about it, honestly. And I saw that there was an exclusive version available at White Mountain Knives, so I decided to grab it and see what all the fuss was about. It's a CJRB, as you can see on the box here. Yeah, I don't remember getting a CJRB in this kind of box before. They must have changed their boxes. Oh, and a pouch? Yeah, I've definitely never had a CJRB pouch before. Definitely not. That's cool. CJRB. Anyone know what that stands for? Oh, nice. All right. So this is the White Mountain Knives exclusive Pyrite. Oh, yeah. In black and white Damascus, I guess they call it. It's Damascus G10, basically. I don't know how they do it. They mix black and white G10 together and somehow make this pattern. This looks really nice, man. This looks very nice. It looks better in person, even. So they had two versions for their exclusive on the Pyrite here. They had this black and white, and then they had I think it was a blue and black. Blue and black, black and blue. That was the other one. And I believe they went pretty fast. I don't think these are available anymore, but I will link them down below. They do have the regular version still available, I believe, just the regular G10. So, yeah, go check them out at White Mountain Knives. I have a discount code also. So, if you use the link below, or if you just, go to White Mountain Knives, use code DUTY3 for 10% off. So, let's take a look at this guy. The surface of this Damascus? I'm just going to call it G10. Is kind of smooth, actually. I was expecting some kind of texture, but there's really not. That's not a bad thing at all. Just initially, the first thing that I notice is this button. I think I'm really going to like this button. Look at this Kaiser button lock as kind of a comparison. See how far that button sticks out past the surface of the scale on the Cormorant here? And see how much it sticks out on the CJRB? Sticks out much further on the Cormorant here. And every other Kaiser button lock that I've tried. It functions just fine, but there's a lot of travel, meaning you have to push the button in kind of a bit of a ways to disengage the lockup. Civivi, on the other hand, does their buttons very well, where there's minimal travel, and it looks like this one is going to be the same way, which I love. It's just kind of a nitpick thing. It really doesn't affect how the knife works at all. It just kind of feels better when you don't have to push that button down as far. So, let's flip this baby. Thumb stud only. Cool. All right. Yeah, this is just a really good kind of classic knife shape, man. Yeah, it's just a good looking knife, man. Sometimes, sometimes a designer comes up with a very simple design and they just put it together in the perfect way. And although it is simple, it draws my eye. It catches my eye. I can't really put, my finger on exactly what it is. I think it's a combination of a lot of elements. The neutral handle, the choke up spot, the blade shape, Just the overall size of everything. Yeah, that's a good choke up spot too. Nice and roomy. It's a good looking knife. I like the stonewash on it. Looks very nice. Let's try the action. Let's push the button here. Okay. Yeah. Oops. Yeah, that button feels really nice. It really feels nice. Let me go grab a Civivi button lock really quick so we can compare. So this is my favorite Civivi button lock, the Civivi Altus, and you can see that they also have the button kind of flush with the surface of the scale. The one on the Civivi is actually a little bit even lower than the one on the Pyrite here, but nonetheless, one thing I really like about Civivi's buttons is they kind of dish it out a little bit. You can see kind of right there, it's like a little bit of a bowl shape. This one is not like that. But man, yeah, it feels good. Pretty decent, you know, kind of breakaway from whatever's serving as the detent, you know, the plunge lock in here. My main complaint with button locks, most of the time, if I do have one, it's that they feel kind of mushy. You know, there's no detent ball, so you're not really getting that crisp breakaway that, that you want in a knife. And that's just kind of the nature of the beast with plunge locks. You know, there's no detent ball, so you can't really get that nice crisp breakaway. This one, the Cormorant is a little bit mushy. You know, it doesn't affect the operation of the knife at all. It's just not, it just doesn't quite feel as satisfying as getting a nice crisp kind of, you know, flick. I will say that this knife here, the Pyrite, is actually feels pretty good. It doesn't feel too mushy to me. I mean, it's definitely mushier than something would with a real detent ball, but it feels really not bad at all. So that's awesome. Yeah, really good thumb flicking action. Reverse flick. Oh, can I do it? Come on, you can do better than that. Come on, Kevin. There we go. Yeah, there we go. So yeah, this thumb stud action feels great. It feels similar to, yeah, it feels similar to the Altus here. And the Altus previously was my favorite button lock because of that kind of crisp breakaway. You know, similar knives, very similar knives actually. Thumb stud button locks, right here. Yeah, Civivi Altus and the CJRB Pyrite. If I had to pick one, I'd pick the Pyrite, honestly though, because of the choke up spot. Absolutely because of the choke up spot. The Altus here doesn't have one. This is sweet, dude. I like this a lot. Yeah, really smooth. No blade play at all. Perfectly centered up. Yeah, it's a good one. I recommend it, folks. It's using CJRB's proprietary steel, AR RPM 9. In my experience, it's been damn good, actually. Yeah, very good. You know, for a budget steel, definitely very good. That's the thing I like about thumb stud button locks is, you know, when you go to flick it, your thumb's already right next to the button. So you can just open and close this thing so fast. It's so fun. I could do it pretty fast on the Altus too, but maybe not as fast as the Pyrite here. Anyways, here's some button locks for you. Kind of all similar size too. I might have to do a comparison video. We have Kizer, we have Civivi, and we have CJRB now. I like them all, but man, this is a good knife. This is a very good knife. Yeah, I'm liking it. All right, that's about it, folks. Wait for a full review. You'll see it in around a week on this knife and on the Cormorant as well. Just started carrying this one yesterday, so I still got to kind of form my opinions on it. But yeah, thanks for hanging out. Don't forget to use my code DUTY3 at White Mountain Knives if you go buy something over there. It helps out the channel a little bit. And that's it. I love y'all. See you in the live tonight. Well, this video is coming out tomorrow, so I didn't need to say that. Anyways, all right, bye.